DreAllDay.com.
Public service announcement. Usually when I post videos of myself in games or one-on-ones, there's always going to be a couple bum-ass players who want to tell me how they better than the guy I was playing against, or you should do this and that. Listen, this is YouTube, the world's largest video site. So if you good enough to tell me how to play, or you better than the person I'm playing against, don't tell me. Don't write it down in the comment. Show me. Post some videos on your channel. Get some recognition for your game. And we'll meet if we need to meet, if it's meant to be. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and learn something. Dre all day. In this first play, pay attention to the footwork. Once I start to beat him here, one dribble after that second bounce. Look where I'm stepping from. Picking up my dribble right there. Right foot, left foot. I'm at the foul line. I'm picking up my dribble at the foul line with my first step. I don't want to take any extra dribbles in the paint that I don't need to take, especially if I'm going full speed. I'm picking up my bounce near the three-point line. After that's last step, 2 steps, and then it's to the rim and finish. Notice here on this move, after I do the quick crossover from right to left, I'm going to use a really slight hands up move here. As I in and out, a quick hands up. Notice how my right hand comes over just a little bit. See how he raises up just a little bit. Now in my 2 steps, look how he's already left the ground. He's already set the jump. I haven't even jumped yet because I slowed down on that move. So I started to go up for the layup, but I took 2 slow steps. While his speed was still keeping him going, he jumped before I even left the ground, which gives me a clean way to finish that shot, but I still got to make it. I'm going to show you what makes this dunk happen. What you need to do is pay attention to my left foot and then notice how far apart my feet are when I do this first step. Look at my left foot. See how it's propelling me forward? And look at the distance between my left foot and my right foot. That's where this play takes place. The dunking part is easy. It's that first step that makes it all happen. When I take that first step and I got all that space between my left foot and my right foot, I'm covering a whole lot of ground and my center of gravity is getting lower. That's how I beat a guy off the dribble, and then all that's left is to put it in. This triple threat first step move. Pay attention to the fact that this is only one dribble from the 3-point line. It's from 23 feet. One step. As soon as I take that first step, you'll see that my hips are already past his hips. He's already in an upright position. He's moving forward. I'm moving the other direction. One step. Look at that, where my left foot is. Look where I had the ball. Protecting it up against my body for a reach in. All that's left is the finish. All you got to do when you're doing this first step movement, you can do this in Europe and FIBA play. Coaches are teaching it now. Trainers are teaching it. I'm seeing it in person. First step. As soon as he starts to come forward, I jab to get him moved back. Once he comes back towards me, he's coming back towards me, I go the other way. It's just simple timing and finishing. It's an example of a move where somebody says, well, if the defender doesn't go for a move, the move can still be effective if you can freeze him. This in and out freezes him just a little bit. He freezes just a little bit. All I need is that split second, and look how much further I get past him in that split second it takes him to hesitate. Since I already have the quickness advantage, I'm already lower than him. I'm the guy on offense. He has to react to what I do. He can't react to anything until I do it. That split second hesitation is all I need to shield him off of my body and finish. One of the good things about using the Euro step moves, you can slow it down and use the change of pace as your advantage here. So as I take these 2 steps, it doesn't really fake him out that much one direction or another, but the way I slow it down, you see how he keeps moving backwards? He's moving backwards at a pace to how I started my move, but when I do the Euro step, I slow the whole thing down, so he's moving back so quickly that it creates space. As even as I'm moving towards the rim, he is also, but he's moving so much faster that it creates extra space, and I finish over the top. I want you to notice the subtleness of the hands up move that I use here. As I attack, I'm going to use it in and out through the legs, and as I go behind the back, watch my right hand come over. See that little slight hands up move? That's all it takes is to raise him up. 2 slow steps go right under him. He's landing while I'm just jumping, and then I finish the shot. So notice the change of pace is the key. When you got somebody trying to go for a steal or a block, use their anticipation against them. So when I go behind the back here, that slight hands up move, then slow down for the layup step. Here I'm using the crossover step. I'm going to get low and step that right foot right in front of my left. You see how he's opened up, sending me to my left, which is a mistake because I can go left. You see me telling him there, I'm about to go left. And watch after this first dribble where I am in relation to him. Look where I am now, even with him, and look how much lower I am. All that's left for me is I can use my length and athleticism now to get to the other side of the rim and finish. So does athletic ability play a role in being able to beat a guy off the bounce? Absolutely. Speed, quickness, agility, vertical jump, all of that stuff plays a role. That's the advantage you have. It's not about just having the advantage. It's about knowing how to apply it and use it. So if somebody has an advantage, if they know how to use it, they can abuse that person on defense, but you got to know how to use that advantage. First step, one dribble to the rim. Here I'm going to use another slight hands up move. So it doesn't have to be done to any certain degree or any height. It's just the way that you use it. I back him up with the double in and out, a step back, a slight hands up. See how my right hand came over just a little bit? And once you get a defender turned around, the play is pretty much over. You just got to finish with the layup. He did turn around and reach up for the ball, but he had no idea where I was. So I could have jumped into him and got a foul. This was a regulation game. And again, pay attention to the combination. A double in and out, step back, hands up, a brief hands up, turns him around, and that's it.
That's all right. He used to find his game. Work on your game.